Okay, so here comes a video on how Ember is shit. The devs don't know how to make the game, and pretty much they did nothing with the Ember. I preferred Ember the way it was before. Like, Ember World on Fire was peak, even without the rose-tinted glasses. Old Ember was still good. And here's why, actually. So, this is an unmodded Ember, just has flow. And I'm going to just quickly give you a quick recap as if you don't know anything about how her kit works. So her one's a fireball, just small AoE, it's auto-target sometimes it's not. By the way, the GIF PNG looks straight out of fucking Diablo 1, but you know, who cares. It does a little bit of heat, that's it. Her 2 is a little fire shield, you see you get on fire, and then it slowly goes up the bottom right to the emulation meter. This is your DR meter, by the way, and how much damage you deal. So you can see it's set to 50. Right now, the default is 40 up to 85. The Fire Blast, which is the other augments, if you see anything that has a X to X, 50 to 100 there, that's the emulation meter. Same with this thing, so 350 to 700, that's how much damage you're doing. And you get DR, and then when it reaches 100%, you get a energy reduction for some fucking reason. Her 3 is the way you reduce your emulate. Why would you want to reduce your emulate? I'll get to that. Her 3 is an armor strip. Usually like 99% of the time, unless you have negative strength, you just pop it twice, because the default is 50 and the max is 100. If you get to 100, you just have to pop it once, but usually you pop it twice. They lose their armor. Very nice. Her 4 is Inferno. It causes them to be on this little thing, this little effect. As long as they have this little effect, they'll get these heat procs. G3A2 heat procs. And then when the effect runs out, they stop getting heat procs, and then the heat procs that are left on target are the only things that stay there. So you can see 3, and then it's done. 11, and then it's done, and there you go. That's pretty much all it is. Now, why does this kit suck ass? First of all, Fireball is just the one. Can we stop just making useless ones anymore? I get that, like, if all abilities are good, then no abilities are good, but at the same time, oh, does it just have to be like a boring ass fucking just throw a little Fireball? Number 1. Number 2, Immolate. Immolate's good. I don't think Immolate's that bad. I think the meter section is just retarded. Just make it 90% all the time, because what? Citrine gets 90% all the time. Nova gets 90% all the time. Gauss gets DR all the time. Why do I have to obsess over a rinky-dinky little fucking meter in the bottom right corner all the time just to get this stupid frame to do stuff? All right. Then you have the 3. The 3 is okay. I think you need the augment for it to actually be liable, or high level liable. It's just a armor reduction. I don't know why it reduces her 2. Like, why would you make an ability where you can see it makes it go higher, it makes the meter go higher, and then you use the 3 and it goes down again? Why? I want it to be up all the time, even with the energy, even with the energy consumption. Just let it be up all the time. Why the fuck does it go down? Then you have 4, which is just meteors. Why does Ember get meteors? What the fuck do meteors have to do with fire? Like, oh, they come down into the atmosphere, so they get on fire. It doesn't have to do with fire anyways, they're just fucking rocks. Like, is she setting the meteors on fire? Whatever. The reason why the 4 is bad is because the damage is shit, and you get reduced, you get increased energy per enemy. So, you can see enemy target, I have 20 targets, so I'm going to use 200 energy. Yeah, 200 energy, or 100 energy. That's so shit, dude. Why? It's all just unnecessary. Like, I guess they wanted to make it like a high demand, like not high demand, just you have to be like constantly aware. And the way you play her is you have to go like 4 3 4 3 4 3, and then whatever subsume you have on your 1, right? And just to show how bad this is, I don't have a companion with me. I'm gonna go to this build. This is a Arcane Sculptor, Bright Bonded, only focus on Inferno. I want to make Inferno as strong as possible. So Precision Intensify, Inferno, Concentrate, Growing Power, right? And these are level 175 heavy gunners, alright? So real quick. Alright, how many times do I have to spam my fucking 4 button for these guys to die? Let's see. Amazing, 400 energy for 20 guys to die. Now, unless you don't have eyes, I don't have to tell you how shit this is. I'm gonna go to another ability, which is just way better. So we're using Tesla Nervos to proc Sculptor, and the reason why this is 100 times better is because we're working harder, not smarter here. So if I do this, right, and then boop, boop, this guy, you have this guy here is on set with the 12 Infernos, everything's dead. Look how much more elegant that is, as opposed to just 4, 4, 4, 4, and then nothing dies. Right? Like, it's just so stupid. I swear to God, they don't know how to make Warframes anymore, and it fucking sucks. Like, this is just such a, like, an easy solution. Bring back World on Fire. The only people that liked Ember were World on Fire players. And now you have to play Ember like any other frame, where all you do is you use Fire Blast with Healing Flame to spam. Here I was using, I think it was Strike, because I was using my, yeah, I was using Strike because I'm using dual Icors, or just show the showcasing it a little bit. But yeah, she just fucking sucks. How do you make her better? Remove the stupid energy consumption from this. It makes no sense. Stop making go up and down. Just have it set to the max. Make Inferno auto cast like it was before. Remove this stupid ass energy that no one cares about. And that's pretty much it. Fire Blast is cool. One is boring as shit. Use the augment if you want. Maybe sometimes, you know, by the way, very funny that the Fire Blast Frenzy augment for Ember has Zephyr on it. It's very funny. And yeah, you have to use Tesla Bang for this to work. Real quick, I'm just going to do a quick showcase of how this actually works in-game, because guess what? I'm not going to use her base kit or the first build that I showcased, because they're just fucking trash. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to get my Sentinel here. This isn't like a completely optimized build, because this is for Equilibrium, but it doesn't matter. I'm not using Equilibrium anyways. I have plenty of energy on my own. And like, if you want Ember to fill a niche, what niche does she fill? She's a caster frame. Okay. Why are her casts ass? Like, comparison is the... What's that turn of phrase? Like, comparison is the... some shit to success, right? Like, I get that comparing other frames kind of sucks ass, but at the same time, like, Citrine just gets free DR, right? Citrine gets free DR forever. You don't have to do anything with it. Her gem just does everything for her. She gets a... Oh, okay, so I'm on it. Okay. I actually have to focus on the gameplay quick. So the way this works is, I'm just using dual Icor. You can use any gun you want. Very simple. You just pop 4, and then whenever you need... so I need Overguard, I pop 4, then I pop 3. That's all it is. And the range from the 4 is enough to give you enough Overguard to just live forever. And this is how you play Ember now, because her entire kit is ass. Like, there's no point in me building strength to get her Inferno to do more damage, because her Inferno is ass. Like, I have no reason to use her Inferno. It's terrible. The damage reduction is good, but it's not amazing. She doesn't have huge survivability. You would have to put some kind of other survivability on her without just a DR, which is really annoying. So I'm just using the augment on her 3, and I'm actually going to just stop gameplay a little bit, just so you can see how the survival aspect works. So I'm going to get hit off of my Overguard, and then I press 4, and then I press 3, and then I get Overguard again. And then I press 4, and then I get 3, and I get Overguard again. And you're going to get ragdolled by the 3 Immolate, and they're going to get Tesla nerfed, electric affected, so they can never do anything. And this right now is, in my opinion, the only way to actually play Ember, because her entire kit is ass. And honestly, I am happy that Pablo's getting fucking the pushback that he is for Ember, because they genuinely wanted to ask Pablo, hey, Ember is kind of in a weird spot right now. Like, there's no really reason to use Ember. She's not that fun to use. You have to spam a million buttons for it to actually be good to play. And even then, the amount of like setup that you need to make her usable is just not. It's just not fun, man. And they asked her that, and Pablo was like, huh, I'm a memer. I'm just jokes. I think she's fine. And then didn't do anything. And yeah, that's it. And it's just so fucking annoying that you have, like, this is maybe one of the most, like, played games on Steam right now. It's a free game. There's so many players. You get, like, millions of bucks, like, every single day. And then it's like, Ember's okay. It's just, I'm not amazed at how they just don't know how to fix the game anymore, because I truly doubt that they actually, like, play the game the same way other players do. which it kind of sucks, you know. I wish there was maybe someone at DE that actually played like high level content and actually understood how mechanics work and actually, you know, I'm not saying that you have to do those things to make a good game, but it would definitely help. Like, you know what esports do? Esports, they will get like pro players to give them like opinions, and they'll change shit according to those players. Why can't we do that with like fucking PvE MMOs? Final Fantasy did that. Everyone fucking hated a bunch of Final Fantasy shit, and they were like, okay, we hear you. And then they just changed a bunch of stuff. And then Final Fantasy, like, right now, Final Fantasy Online is like maybe one of the most MMOs ever made. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna stay on this for like 5 minutes because who cares about rifles anymore? This is just to show like you essentially just can't die as long as you remember to press 4 and then 3. Ember is having like no part in this build. Like the only reason why I'm using Ember right now is just to show how shit Ember is. Like I could use any other frame right now. I don't have to use Ember to get the result that I'm getting right now. The only boost that Ember's giving right now to this general gameplay is her Fireball Augment. The Fireball Augment is the only thing that's actually changing the gameplay in any way. And that's the only reason why, is because I'm using the Augment, which gives me heat on my weapon. If I wasn't using that, I could be literally playing default Excalibur right now, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Alright, I got an Acolyte real quick, so I'm just gonna use these. They spawned over there, yeah, whatever. Alright, we're coming up on the 5-minute mark. And yeah, this was just a quick little rant on how essentially just the dev team has no idea what the fuck they're doing. I'm glad that they're getting like ideas to expand the game, but in terms of gameplay, you should not have any hope that they'll make something that's actually enjoyable to play. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm fucking dumb and stupid and silly for saying these things. I wish that I get proven wrong. But right now, I don't have a reason to believe that. Unless they do something, or they release a frame, or they rework Ember, that is actually enjoyable to play. Like a recent example, Sirius and Orion. Who the fuck is playing Sirius and Orion? Honestly, that fucking garbage frame of a frame. That the only good thing about it is the subsume, which they're nerfing because they want to counter like AFK with Saren, even though there's like a million other fucking frames that do that better. And they're like, oh, actually, we're nerfing LOS because it's too disruptive to the gameplay and it causes it incentivizes AFK behavior. To who? Bitch, to who? The only frame that actually made quote-unquote AFKable was Saren. And it was still ass compared to anything else that is quote-unquote AFKable. Like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like, do you even play your own fucking game? I swear they don't. They must not. Like, it's so... Because there's shit in this game that is 100% AFKable. Where you don't even have to, like, try at all. I can literally turn my screen off and just play the game. But, you know, those don't get changed because they either A, don't understand them, which is the big reason why, by the way. If you ever see something that you think is AFKable and they're like, oh, why don't they change it? That seems kind of broken. It's because they don't know how it works. They don't know how it works, they don't know how to fix it, and either that or they don't care enough. If something is popular, it will be changed, and the only two reasons that they're going to give for that is either A, it's AFKable, or B, it's disruptive. And it's so brain dead. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna extract right now because I'm fucking heated, I'm boiled, there's no point. I'm glad they're getting the backlash that they are, because this shit just sucks right now. I hope they cook with the new expansion and the new Warframe. I hope he has better synergies than Osiris and Orion. I hope they fucking get their heads in the game and actually change Ember into a good fucking frame that's fun to play. Alright, bye.